What's up, everybody? Probably a little close, but I couldn't get a good camera angle of this. Being that it's beginning of the new year, 2026. Everybody's doing their uh, top purchases um, of 2025. Like, what was their greatest purchases? What was their favorite toys? What was their favorite toy line? I can't go too crazy now because I don't have. Sorry, I'm fidgeting. I'm a fidgeter. But anyway, you know, I don't think I could really, if I went a top five, I don't think I could pick a top five. Be honest with you, like our top 10 or whatever with the things I've gotten this year. I've got a lot this year. Like I said, I went crazy this year. I doubt that next year will be as many things as I did. I kind of had some money, had a little uh, like I said, inheritance or whatever. I bought a house, had some bonuses at work going through and stuff like that. I made a lot of purchases. Well, I guess I'm gonna say with my purchases, and we'll get to this in a minute. But really, man, I don't think I could pinpoint it to. I mean, there's probably two things I could pinpoint that this is the best thing I've purchased in 2025. But to go through and do like five or 10 or something like that, no way, man. No way. I couldn't because, I mean, this year, like I said, I've bought a lot of things. I bought I got the Terradrome. I've got the G.I. Joe headquarters, the whale. Um, oh, what else did I get? All the gargoyles, a lot of the wrestling figures. Well, honestly, the G.I. Joe and Transformer crossover, the Cold Slither, I mean, just all the things I've gotten this year. I don't know which one's the coolest, to be honest with you, except for, one. But anyway, um, so I'm not going to bore you with a, top five or top 10 countdown or whatever. But I can tell you the coolest thing that I have purchased this year would be my number one, no matter what. Like I said, is this back here, getting the G.I. Joe flag. I don't know. I couldn't really get a good uh, uh, camera angle on it. But to be honest with you, I don't know. Maybe I can move this a little bit, get a little more of it in here. Oh, that didn't work out at all, did it? Ah, maybe we should move this. Anyway, I mean, whoa. I think I really messed the camera up that time. Anyway, if you know anything about G.I. Joe, you know what this thing looks like. I mean, it's by far, this is the coolest thing I bought in this year. I mean, uh, I mean, we went on a. I'll tell the story again. But like I said, I went on a little adventure to get the flag. Me and a friend of mine and my daughter, we all went to Bloomington, Illinois, to get this. It was like I think it was like I want to say it was an 8 hour drive, 6 or 8, I can't remember, one way. And when I first uh, kind of made a deal with the people, I was thinking it was Bloomington, Indiana, and then when they were like, well, when do you think you'll be here? Because that's a far drive, and I'm like, Bloomington, Indiana, it's not that far. It was Bloomington, Illinois, and it's far. Bloomington, Indiana is still a good drive, but not Bloomington, Illinois is a way further drive. But anyway, yeah, I mean, this was probably the funnest thing I done this year was, taking the road trip to get this, coming home, uh, getting the pieces to put it together, uh, doing the videos when I put it together, making the videos, getting you know, putting it together, getting the stuff to put on it. Sorry again, it's driving me crazy. Anyway, it it was just a fun adventure for this year, and it was probably the coolest thing that I done this year. Um, Besides, going to see Pantera again. Sorry, I'm a metalhead. Love it. Love my metal. Uh, Really, honestly, like the top things that I did this year. Really, I mean, getting my house. That was kind of the beginning of this year. Really, get moved in, getting everything done, said and done was my house. That was probably the greatest purchase. Getting this done and then getting my battle vest done that I've always wanted. That my daughter Char sewed all together for me and done a really great job on. I guess I should have wore it, but anyway, really like the three things this year that I could really think that I thought, oh, that was cool. I got that. Was probably those things, but um, going back to toys, just this, I mean, I went through, bought this, went through several videos, just watching, sorry, watching video after video after video, all the parts that went to it, how it went together, uh, just all the things, ordering all the parts, waiting for them to come in, waiting for everything to end so I could put this together, figuring how it went together, you know, I mean, this was my favorite thing in the world was this. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if I went to do a top five video, like I said, once again, I don't know, man. There's so many things I got, getting some of the original Joes, getting the Terrordrome, getting the headquarters and the whale and the battle platform and uh, God, what else did I get, man? I'm trying to think of everything I've gotten this year. Like I said, yeah, I can't think of what I want to say now. The Cold Slither box set, the Storm Shadow and all the Dreadnoks and oh, trying to think of the Snake Eyes. Getting them figures that were a lot of money and everybody and you want them when you was a kid. It just all getting the gargoyles and some of the transformers and stuff like that. But I don't really know which one's better than any of them, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm probably gonna say all my GI Joe stuff was kind of my favorite. The Terrordrome, the Battle Platform, the headquarters. That was I mean, like I said, Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes and stuff like that. That was I'm always gonna probably be a GI Joe person. Love my GI Joe stuff, but this right here, getting the USS Flag, was the coolest thing I did all year. Getting it all set up like I did, getting the jets, getting the figures, um, ordering all the parts. And I know I'm being repetitive here and saying the same thing, but yeah, this was just the coolest thing ever, man. Getting this, I mean, if you were, a kid back in whatever, I'm gonna guess this was like 84, 85 when this came out, which I was probably 10 or 11, which I was, like I said, I was probably getting to the age where I probably shouldn't have been playing with toys, but I still like toys. I love toys. I mean, look, if you've all watched my videos and see what surrounds me, uh, it's awesome, That was another thing too, getting the Sky Striker jet box. That was cool too. Yeah, yeah. So to do a top 5 or top 10, don't know. Number 1 was this, definitely this. Um, maybe I'll do a quick, maybe I'll try to do a short or something on it or something and kind of go through it. Maybe I'll do a short going through my room all together. Maybe I'll do one here and there. Uh, I did get a laptop finally about a few months ago, but I still ain't learned how to edit and everything, so I can cut and edit and everything like that. But there you go, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. Just kind of, and I do have some extra parts. I've got walls. I think I've got 2 of these somewhere. That one actually fell off of that one, and I just ain't put it back on. Another thing too, I have all the stickers. I bought all new stickers from the Toy Hacks to put on this. I haven't done it. When I put it together, if you can see, all the stickers are coming off. When I did put it together, I couldn't wait to put it together to see what it looked like, because I was really excited, and I probably shouldn't have put all the jets and all the figures and everything on it like I did. I was just excited to put it together, to see what it looked like, to see my vision, I guess you want to say, come alive when I did put the jets on it and all the figures and all the, piecing it together and the things like that, So I'm going to cut it off of that. I've just rambled on. I've said the same thing over and over for 12 minutes now. So anyway, I just felt like doing a video. I just, like I said, I've been watching everybody do their top 5 videos and stuff like that. But this right here, number 1 to me of what I got this year. I mean, I couldn't be any more excited or prouder or whatever to get this thing. I mean, this is, to be honest with you, like this, when I started buying these toys, what was it, 2 years ago, I think I kind of started collecting and doing this stuff. I just never thought this was going to be an option. There are certain things I just never thought was going to be an option I was going to do. But yeah, I mean, this is by far the coolest freaking thing. If you collect toys and you're into G.I. Joe, this is the holy grail of it all, man. So here you go. I'm going to cut it off at that. I know this. I'll do a little short and kind of show it a little bit better. Like I said, if you guys want to watch, or I'll do a little short just to show just this to be my number 1 thing. When it comes to the rest of the stuff, man, it's all been cool to get. It's all it all fits at number 2, I guess I should say. It's all the shit. It's a number 2. It's all the shit. Forget it. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. If you collect toys and you're into G.I. Joe and you're anything like I am, come on. You just don't get any cooler than this. I mean, like I said, G.I. Joe and you're me. You can't get any cooler than this. So, awesome. Great. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll do a couple little shorts, just kind of the year end of what I've got, what my room looks like now. Well, I'm not going to compare it, because I'll show what my room looks like now in January 2002, where we're at, and I'll do a short just kind of showing this. So anyway, peace out. Hey, thanks everybody that's watched and subscribed to me all last year. Gave me good comments, gave me good vibes and whatever you want to say. Thank you all for that. This has been fun doing this year. Hopefully this year, I guess I should say, hopefully this year I can continue to keep buying and keep doing stuff and keep collecting. I don't know. Like I said, kind of had a good good platform the last year or so to get where I'm at on a lot of this stuff. But hey, we'll see what it holds, man. Anyway, peace out. Like I said, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, commenting all my stuff. The people that's been subscribed for me from almost day one, it's always commented, man. Really, thank you guys. Thank you a lot that you've showed interest in my silly interest, I guess you want to say. But like I said, it's not silly to me. This is awesome to me. I love this. It's just I don't, like I said, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 year old me, even 12 maybe year old me would have just been in whatever to have all this stuff when I was a kid. So hey, thanks for watching. Once again, I'm gonna shut up. Peace, and we'll see you 2026 and see what happens with Steve's Toy Room. Peace out. See you later.